is okay. Let me see if I can. Can't zoom out, but I'm not sure if this is gonna be out or not for now. So you guys will just have to let me know. Yeah, so we are in the tractor live for our video for today. Just going through cutting out some more queens and lace. If you remember one of my other videos previously, I was going through and cutting it. Well, came back again. It's the joys of queens and lace. Hey guys. So let me show you really quick. Hold on a second. Alright, so you can see this field right here. This is, we planted this field, I think, a year or two ago. So this is the first year that we cut it for hay. I think this is also the first year we cut it with queens and lace on it too. Hey guys. And then back there, behind me, is our main hay field. You can see there's no queens and lace back there, way back there. You can actually see the line. See that line right there? Ha. That's between old field, not old field, but older field and newer field. Hey. Woodland, Michigan. Yeah, so queens and lace cutting, it's a pain in the butt, but it works. It really works. It makes a huge improvement on the field. And when you cut this for hay, it makes really bad hay. I mean, I don't think a cow is gonna mind, but horse people, you end up like having half the bale on the ground of queens and lace. Our first year on the main hay field back there, I didn't cut the queens and lace. I just left it in our second cutting, and it was just, the horses really had to dig to find the hay in the queens and lace. It was so bad. So now I just cut it. Fixing the hay vine, that is the next thing I'm going to be doing. We're supposed to be getting rain, I think tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hey. And so after I get this done, then I'm going to pull off the brush hog off the back, and then I'll hook on the hay cutter and then park it in the barn. But I wanted to get my brush hogging finished because it is a huge pain in the butt to hook it on the back of this girl. The 3-point hookup on this is a lot wider, a lot girthier than the John Deere, so you really have to work hard to get it on. Yeah. Okay, brain tanning, yes. Are you getting ready to brain tan, Jamie? Very interesting. It's one of those weird things that, I don't know, I just really find appealing. Eric has been back to work for quite a while. He, it's just, whatever work is going. I literally just brush hogged our back hay field. Did you brush hog it to cut the weeds, or did you brush hog it just to clip it down a little bit? Hello from Canada. Hopefully later this year. Oh, what are you gonna bring tan? Some deer hides? I keep thinking like every year that I'm gonna do this in the summertime, but it doesn't happen. Metal fatigue is the issue on the hay vine. Elaborate. Do you mean like it's rubbing on something, or it's just old? James. Oh, okay, cool. Well, James, if you manage to get it done, send me some pictures on Instagram or Facebook. I'm on Instagram a little bit more than Facebook. It's just, I don't know how it happens. You just square baled 200 acres. Did you brush hog it after you square baled it? Smell-o-vision. Oh, yeah. Well, this actually smells like carrots. So if you want smell-o-vision, just go into your fridge, you grab a couple carrots and whack them a couple times with the back of your knife, and you'll get the idea of the smell. Yeah. Fresh cut hay is definitely one of the most amazing smells. Any sort of farm smell is a great smell in my book. Let's see. Too many weeds, had zero growth to do with this dry weather. I know, it's the same. Here in Michigan, a lot of people were commenting, the hay horse ladies were commenting that people were either had lots of hay to sell or no hay to sell. I'm gonna turn the soil. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's easier to do. Sickle bar is flexing due to poor alignment. So you mean like the cutter guards aren't aligned properly? It's very possible. I'm probably gonna have to go through and just replace all of this stinking spacer plates underneath. They're 20 bucks a pop, so I'm not excited, but watch for young deer out there. No, the grass isn't long enough for young deer right now. It's pretty short, so that's why I'm brush hogging it now. If I wait too much longer, the Queensland lace is gonna go to seed and it'll just be really long. So normally I don't even like anybody driving on the hayfield when it's this long. I don't like anybody driving on that hayfield at any point, but if it means a better hay crop for this year or even next year, I'm willing to do it. It's at the connection, not the rest of the bar. Zealand, Michigan. Okay, trying to see. We have a creek. We have a kind of creek on our property, but a lot of times it dries up in the summertime, so we can't use that to water a hayfield either. We have been talking about digging a massive drainage pond and then sucking water out of that to irrigate the hayfields. It's just been tough because the last couple of years, water everywhere has dried up. We even dug a pond in the back of the woods, and I went through when I had the backhoe back there a couple of years ago and dug it deeper as a watering hole for the deer, and it only had just a puddle of water in it last year because it was so dry. And I'm sure this year is probably about the same. Hey, bush hog. You know, I think it's just, yeah, I'm not riding around, I'm cutting the field, man. Yeah, brush hogging. I don't know why we started calling it brush hogging. I mean, to my credit, I got it from Eric, who was calling it brush hogging, and I don't know where he got the term brush hogging from, but I'm assuming some Michigan farming forum, something like that would be my guess. Oh yeah, so I'm sorry guys, your comments just disappeared. I don't know where they went. I don't know if this does it. I don't know how. Oh, there it goes. Oh, you're all done with your hay? Wow. Yeah, well, you guys are done pretty early, aren't you? That's a lot of hills. Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, I am holding off as long as I can to cut the hayfield because I want to get as much hay off from it as possible. We always run into the issue, you're cutting bushes and not bushes. Well, that's true. Sometimes we do cut bushes, though. Oh, hey, Robin. As I see it, I get so distracted. Oh, yeah, you know, if you cut your second cutting / last cutting too early, then you end up with another 8 inches on the hayfield. And you try to cut that, and it's just like, it's just not even worth it. We did that one year. We tried to get a third cut. It was just not worth it. Stop. All right, so I will show you really quick. Oh, please don't. Hey, what I've got below me here. All right, are you guys hi? No, you're squished. Well, you're squished because you chose to be down there. Bunch of pigs around a bench. Yeah. Yeah, we've talked about getting pigs. And then on the other side, we have the little lady over there. And she just pretty much just chills in her little pen over there, a little corner. I tried to put up the plastic around the edges so it keeps the sun off from her, but it still comes in through the side. She definitely doesn't like the sun on her because she starts wiggling around. But hi, Jameis. Hey, Robert. And your foot. Are you using my foot as a headrest? Oh, I'm going crooked. Man, it's a good thing I'm not on the road right now. I'd be like hitting cars. So you can kind of see the clouds coming in today. I mean, it's actually really hot today. It's going to be almost 90s this week. So perfect weather to work on the haybine. I don't know how he always managed to time it out where it's like awful 90-degree weather while working on farm equipment, but I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. Just how it goes. Full tractor cab, yes. Hey, from Sweden. How is Brandy doing? Brandy is doing great. She's busy romping around and no, I'm not gonna, I'm sure it's all sweaty and you're like, hey Mountain View. Yep, Brandy's doing good. All the dogs are doing good. The weather's hot, but we don't mind it too bad. Yep. And I still have to email you about Brandy, but I just haven't had a spare moment. John Wallace. Oh, thank you. Thank you, John. Okay, so next topic up for discussion. Okay, from Scotland. Okay, so we were talking about doing the office. One of the problems there's a lot of problems we run into with the office. So I'm going to kind of give a secret away, which probably most people won't catch anyway. But way back when we were doing the shipping container series, I said we had a big secret about the shipping container and what was going to happen with it. Hollister Road, Green Meadows Farms. No, I don't know. I'm not familiar with them. So the shipping container, actually, Eric came up with the idea that the top of the platform of the shipping container was going to be an RC car control tower deck. Well, thank you, Jamie. So below there is the RC car track that Eric had half put in a couple years ago and just never got around to finishing. And so we thought, well, we'll turn the top of the shipping container into an RC car deck. It's fine. And then he said, hey, what if we put your office on top and built like another little room up there, something like 8 by 20, like half the size of the shipping container. And I was like, oh, that sounds amazing. So, I mean, how cool would that be to like stand on top of the shipping container and look out your window and you can see on one end the sunrise and on the other end the sunset, and behind you you've got the woods, and then I could still like observe everything going on around the farm from right there. Hey, Anthony. So that sounded like the coolest thing ever. And then we could have like, see, I figured if we did it 8 by 20, because the shipping container is 8 feet wide by 40 feet long. So if it was 8 by 20, that would give me room to put all my desk stuff in. And then on the far end, I could do like a bed of some sort, like either a full-size bed or a queen-size bed. I don't know what would fit. I'd have to measure it probably. But then it would kind of be like a little writer's nook / guest bedroom area. So like if we had any guests over, that they would have like a private little area, like a mini hotel room to stay in. And I know there wouldn't be a toilet. I might have to come up with some sort of composting toilet to put out there, because I surely do not want to have to run all the way back to the house to have to, you know, tend to some needs. Which was one of the issues in the dog room that I struggled with. But anyway, so that was one of the ideas. Yeah, skylight too. Well, I thought like we could have a sloping roof and then have like the ends with some windows on it. Sorry, I'm trying to talk with somebody. Okay, that's not a good idea. If I have to put on the brakes, I'm going to step on you. I know you want to see the puppy, but you're doing good. You should finish your book. Don't forget the slide. Yeah. Hey. Hey, Colin. Hey, Bill. Yeah, I mean, I thought it'd be kind of cool. You could put like a little deck out there and have like a little picnic table area. It would be so cute. It would be a nice little, it would literally be a nice little writer's nook. Like, you could do video editing plus writing in there. So, but then we're talking about putting in a house maybe next year. Eric's gonna sell his dad's house and then flip that money into getting an actual house out here. Since I started this channel like several years into starting the property. Hey Rex, how you doing? Thank you so much. The puppy is down here. She's just snoozing. She is one good little puppy. And let me tell you, she is a little bit of a shark. Sometimes she likes to like viciously attack my foot. But other than that, she's pretty good. Thanks, Ferris. Stay away from Roundup. You got cancer from it? Are you sure it was Roundup and not Agent? I mean, not Agent Orange, but 2,4-D. 2,4-D is what they used in Agent Orange back in the Vietnam War. But yeah, I try not to use too many chemicals anyway. Hey, Farmo, how you doing? Make it the Sugar Shack. Well, we do have to do that too, but my office isn't going to be the Sugar Shack. It's going to be separated. Use a half a container, put on. Yeah, Eric talked about doing that too. Getting a second shipping container, a smaller one, like a 20-footer, and putting that one on top. That's another option too. The biggest issue for us, obviously, is time. You know, hay season.
I'm not cutting too much stuff.
I'm not cutting everything. I'm just cutting the tops of the flowers off.
No.
Most of them, not all of them. I'm getting most of them. Smash that. Thank you.
Cut the grass.
Yeah, so it's just a time factor. So if we put an actual second shipping container on the top, that's one way to get your framing done really quickly. Don't look at my gloves. I have a pair of gloves in here, over there somewhere. The downside is shipping containers get really freaking hot. The one that we have bakes like an oven just because it's thin metal, the sun's hitting it, and it heats up. So, you gotta love those sequence flip shirts. Alright, flip your shirt the other way. Flip it down so they can see your shirt. No, that's how flip it down. You gotta flip it. Whoa, magic. Pretty cool. Man, the things I come up with kids these days. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. Then Eric's like, well, let's just make it in the hayloft. And I'm like, not excited about that. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't want my office in the haylofts. Even if we put a window in, I think it would just be a little too depressing. I kind of want my office area to be like bright, sunny, and happy, and just like a relief to go work in. I think if I was in the barn, I'd be like in the barn thinking about all the stuff I have to do yet too. You can insulate it and frame. Yeah, oh yeah, it would definitely be insulated. Either way we went, it would be insulated. It would have to be because it's going to have a heater in the wintertime and an air conditioner in the summertime because it will get hot. Yeah. I can't hear you.
I found their lap.
Not going to work so good right now. Don't it bang on that door too much in case it pops open. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's kind of interesting. You know, we started in on homeschooling the last 2 weeks, and he's actually been doing really good with it. He enjoys it. So we're doing the homeschooling program called Easy Peasy, and it's like an online, but they also have an offline version too. So we're doing the hybrid where I'm ordering some of their books, like math and some of the writing English books. And then he can also go online and learn some of the lesson plans there too. But yeah, I mean, the nice thing about being on a farm is like everything is a learning experience. Like, okay, so we've got Queensland lace. What's so unique about Queensland lace compared to say grass? Let's look at the root system. So you've got Queensland lace is a taproot. What is a taproot? What are the different types of root systems on plants? So I mean, there's just a lot of good visual references, ways to learn. Might be a little bit different in the wintertime, I don't know, but yay. Okay, so shoot, kind of missed that opportunity, and I missed my turn. Ah, missing everything right now. Oh, both your girls graduated from homeschool. That's pretty cool. Hello. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll do the homeschooling with him. I guess like this year, obviously, it's gonna be a must do just because of the situation here in Michigan with all the craziness going on. And if we end up having a pretty decent routine with it, and he, I guess, thrives on it, then we might look at continuing it. But I mean, for me, it's just massively a time issue. And for him, he likes the socialization of being in school. He actually did really, really good in school, even though he hated it. He just, like when I told the teachers, yeah, he keeps telling me he hates school, they just looked at me in shock. Like, he does great. Like, I don't know. Do I watch any farming channels in the UK? I watch Lord Muck sometimes. I've watched Tom Pemberton Farm Life a couple times too. Yeah. Ooh, your kids start back next week. I heard some of the schools out here started this week. Our school district didn't start this week. I don't think they're starting until after September, but you know, the more elite school districts have already started. You know, they don't want their kids to be behind. You start tomorrow. So what grade are you in, Farm All Fanatic? Oh, hey, I was going to ask you too. Alright, so I remember, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, I watched one of your videos on your fruit trees, which I thought was pretty cool. Because a lot of, oh, I haven't seen any other farming preschool. It should have said 13th grade.
I can't see anything.
You know, a lot of channels don't talk about their fruit trees, and so when you had your fruit trees on there, I thought that was pretty intriguing, because that's one of the things that I really, really would like to add out here, some fruit trees.
Right out.
It is a little bit trickier because we're landlocked with so many woods. I just saw a bumper sticker, my cow died, so I don't need your bull. That sounds like a great shirt. That really does. I love it. Farm Girl and Family, hope all is well with you. Thank you. Yeah, your hair looks a little wild and crazy. Man, I forgot that feel too. Alright, let me show you this real quick. Alright, so I'm sure you can't tell. Switch that turn as well. Alright, so I'm gonna talk like this. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Ah, shoot. Okay. Protect them when Bucks will illustrate. Well, I know, but I'm like, how old are your fruit trees before they start giving you some fruit there? That's, yeah, the rabbits will eat them and all sorts of things, I'm sure. Ooh, the creeper. Oh yeah, all sorts of fancy going on there. And it's just in your seat. No. Poppy's being good. She's sitting in her seat. Look at her. She's just been snoozing there the whole time. No. Come on. So, yep, really looking forward to working on the hay vine, because this is going to be the situation. Yep. Bartlett for 4 years. Ah, my comments just ran away. Planted at 6 foot. Like they were 6 foot tall, or you planted them 6 foot deep in the ground?
Mom.
Hey, Ontario.
Mom.
Haley.
Mom.
From the Netherlands.
Mom.
Yes.
There's no tape on the other ear.
I know, I pulled it off to Swoop. See how she's doing. You growing cricket again. Oh, yeah, so in case you're wondering, one of her ears has tape on it, and that's because I was taping her ears up to see if they would hold their point a little bit better. And you can see the ear that doesn't have it, I pulled it off this morning and it's already holding its point. She had little pig tiplets at the end. Your fruit tree started producing around 3 to 4 years. Depends on the type of fruit. Okay, because I just did, hey Nathaniel Lee, I just did some peaches and some nectarines, and I was thinking about drying out the pits and turning them into some trees, which would be fantastic. They're Michigan grown peaches, so that's why I specifically saved those. Hey Rufus. Because here in Michigan it's really hard to get fruit trees other than apples that are cold hardy. So because these were already growing, I figured they'd be worthwhile to get. Now you guys can't really see my hayfield out there very clearly, but that is my first hayfield. And it had been looking great like a year or two ago. Oh, that's right. There it is. Is the pup a French Bulldog? She's actually a Frenchton. She is, well, a Frenchton. Stop here, please. No, you're going to get her walking over here, and I don't want her walking. Life with kids. They just don't listen. Lay down, pup. Lay down. You sit. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Here you go. Good job. Yeah. So it's essentially 75% French Bulldog, 25% Boston. The idea is something that has less health issues than French Bulldogs, along with more energy and just more athleticism. So I'm gonna send you back home. So she's actually, I think, 65% or something like that, because Carl is 50 and Ginger we think is 75. We'll put it back right here. So she's doing weird things back there. I feel like I almost need to lower this down a little bit more. Pop this down a hair bit. It's a fine line between clipping the heads off the Queens Island lace and not cutting too much grass. Homemade peach ice cream. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Yeah, I just did canned peaches, and I think I'm going to make some peach jam today. Let's see, hopefully. Oh, okay. Hey, Charlie. The governor forgot to ban fruit cheese. Well, you know, she's probably banned, like, more than one person at a tree picking, I'm sure. Goodness sakes, just like total chaos. Total. I have to laugh every time they're like, okay, everybody wear your mask, but they're busy talking with their mask off. Well, you can't understand me if I don't have my mask on. Like, oh yeah, what do you think? I mean, anyway. What am I up to today? I'm just cutting the Queens Island lace out of the hayfield. Or at least cutting back on the Queens Island lace. All your fruit trees. Okay. You look better without a mask. I don't know. Some people look better with a mask on. You know, I think it'd be really funny. You know, because of the bad humor. Partly because Halloween's coming up, but partly because of the whole mask enforcement, and it's being discussed that we should do a whole nationwide mask mandate, which I can tell you 100 reasons why that's a bad idea. I think it'd be funny to do a collaboration with different YouTubers to see everyone has to make an entire video wearing a mask, and whoever has the craziest mask wins the competition. But you have to do an entire video of like at least 15 minutes with the mask on. That would be pretty funny. Made corn dogs, fried dough, and s'mores. Oh! Okay. Not sure on the maple syrup yet. We need a sugar shack first of all. So we'd have to get a sugar shack, we'd have to rerun our lines and test the system, which is obviously easier to do when it's nice out than when it's cold out. So we do still have our lines in the back. We'd probably rerun them and run them a little bit different. Yeah, there you go. You're chasing mask. And so once we could test our system and make sure we got the pressurized just right and really play around with making the system efficient, the vacuum was, oh my gosh, hands down, best thing ever. Totally much better than doing buckets for me, because doing buckets really sucks. It was a good workout, but you know, sometimes you don't need to drop 20 pounds right before hay season. I mean, that's kind of what you're supposed to do during hay season. Wes, give me Freddie. You'd probably love that. still haven't had the opportunity to mask up yet. Have you been to Michigan? Man, like some places are like Nazi-esque out here. Yeah. So my family always loves going out with me because I either have my grumpy old man face mask on or my bra mask, which they usually are walking like 20 feet ahead of me because I don't want to be seen with me. That's alright. It's okay. Ew. No, that's gross. If you're in Kentucky, you have to wear a mask. Yes, that's what I was telling Eric, is that Kentucky's got a pretty strict policy on that out there too. That's awesome. This beard has his mask. That is total epic. That is total epic. Please don't.
Have we done the next field?
This is the last field that we're cutting. He's actually been in the tractor with me since 11:30, so he's still pretty in. So the pup's been in the tractor too. What you doing, darlings? Ooh. She's like, I think I might have to go potty. She actually has a really great bladder. She does still pee on the floor. Oh, thanks. I'm having a reaction. When is the new website going to be available? As soon as I get time to start putting it back into work. I started it, and then I was having issues trying to get it to launch correctly. I had really nice, like, I use WordPress for all my website stuff way back before the farm, before YouTube. I actually did web page coding, like CSS, HTML. I wasn't into JavaScript yet, but everything else, like, I was a master at coding, and I ran some really cutting edge web pages. It took me a while to build it from scratch. You know, I didn't copy and paste anyone's code. I just developed all my own code. It was pretty cool, but then I accidentally wiped out the page when I loaded up a new web page that I was working on. Yeah. Please don't play with that. That's great. Okay. Well, that's playing with it. So, now I turned to WordPress because it's a little bit less work, but it's a pain in the butt because things don't always display the way you want it to. So like my zansfarm.com, that's a WordPress page, and then I think I use this same setting. What are you doing, baby? I think I use this same setting for zansboxers.com, which is my website. I think she might have to use the bathroom. You gotta go potty? You need to go potty, baby? We're gonna do a test run on potty break. You guys are so excited. You get to be here for the action. Alright, you gotta jump out there. I guess maybe we'll just go ahead and turn this off. Okay, let me flip this around a minute. You gotta go potty? You've never been back here, have you? This is a first. Okay. Oh, I know it's gonna be hot back here. Okay, come on, pup. Oh, I know. She's like, oh, good heavens. What are you doing? Oops. There it is. Okay, out you go. Out you go. All right, man, it is beastly hot. One of you guys asked what the weather was like, and really, really hot. Okay, we're gonna put you over here where I've already cut because I think you're gonna get whacked in the face by all this Queen's End lace. Yeah, you just had your potty break. I'm not gonna ask for any extra information on that. Go potty, pup. You gonna go potty? It's okay. So she literally hasn't been anywhere except the front yard. Go potty. Come on. Come on, pups. Our county is very low in COVID. Yeah, it just looked like a cotton field. I didn't even cut it very good. I should probably cut it lower. It's so hard with this, because anytime you bobble on the tractor, it does one of these things. And so it's really hard with this thing. That's why I like using actually the haybine to cut the fields, because it's just more effective.
What do you have, miss?
Did she go potty?
No.
Oh gosh, what do you have in your mouth already? Seriously, you've been out here for like 5 minutes. Ugh, great, a big chunk of deer poop. That would figure. You are so your mother's daughter. Actually, your father's daughter. sakes. That would figure that you would find the one chunk of poop in the field. Okay, no poop. Please go potty. Yeah, it's hot and humid here too, Jay. At least we got a breeze, which you might be able to hear on the camera. Well, I know your ears kind of bothering you with that tape, huh? Yeah, candy for dogs. Yeah, well, the horse poop, I'm not as concerned about them eating, but deer poop, I'm a little more concerned about that.
Looks like a piece of little brain.
Yeah, thank you for catching that. I do appreciate your, aw, good girl. See, she didn't want you guys to see her going potty. You gotta go poop poop? It's probably about that time. You gonna go poop poop? And for Daddy. Pup. Why we ain't no more poop? You go poop poop. Leave your own mark on the field. What you doing? Yeah, I heard that Florida's not too bad. My neighbor's down in Florida, and she says on her side, she's on the west coast side of Florida, if that makes any sense. And she says they're pretty chill out there with the whole mask thing. I know, it's pretty hot. I do have some water in the car, but I don't know if I have much of a dish. You gonna go poop? So she does pee in the house on occasion, but I have taught her to ring the bell, and she will ring the bell. Your dogs eat so much deer poop. There you go. Yeah. Actually, we have one of our subscribers, Don, has really expressed a lot of interest in adopting her. He's probably about the same age as Randy, so I'm gonna email him and get a little bit better feel. But she definitely is a guy's dog. She's much more excited to see men than women. Erin, please don't push her around. It's hot, honey. Come on. So that's on my list of things to do this week, is get her, get in contact with him and see about getting her rehomed. Yeah, don't push around with it because it's hot out here for her. She's not used to.
Panting.
Yeah, well, part of it's because she's nervous. Oh, that is. Oh yeah, just a little butterfly. She's probably just gonna have a blast chewing up all the Queens Island lace. Man, that is really frustrating that this still is a lot of Queens Island lace up here. I've got like most of the field done, like 2/3 of it, and then it's like, gee, what have I been doing? So it's roulette with doing hay.
Red bread.
Yeah, that is very true, Calvin. I was actually thinking about that today.
I do red bread.
Um, yeah, we need, that's the thing. I mean, they're talking about, you know, protecting everybody from the virus, but I think honestly the people who are more in danger of having a really bad reaction to it should be the ones that are more, you know, trying to keep themselves away from it. Well, I just want to see if she's going to go potty quick. I'm probably got to let her. Well, and see if she's going to go poop. Not that she's going to go poop in the tractor, but do you want some water, honey? But yeah, I mean, you got to build your immunity. And just spit on the puppy. I know one of the things they were talking about was the potential with it mixing with the flu for this season. But, I mean, last year the swine flu was going around. And I know because I got the swine flu. And possibly also had corona at the very early start of it. See, she's got to go potty. You got to go potty? You got to go poop poop? So, yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes. I mean, like, a lot of people get the flu shot, but the flu shot only protects against, like, 3 strands of the flu, and there's, like, several dozen different strands. So you can still get the flu shot and the flu, and you can get several types of flu. He does this all day. Hey, don't go grabbing her. Oh, the drive shaft is doing pretty good. I haven't seen any issue with it. Alright, let's get you back on the truck. Let's get you some water. Oh, she's a hot little pup. Good, I know. Such a good little girl.
Here.
I know.
We don't have a
I know. I don't have a truck out here. It's a tractor.
And a cow.
Sometimes
That's where the
terms of words are not always accurate. You guys get mad at me for like calling tools wrong names. I call the tractor a truck, so kind of how it is sometimes. Okay, here. Why don't you stay out here with the pup? Stay right there with her.
Stepped on my foot.
I can't always see your foot. Let me get to my water. Water. You're a number 100 like. Well, thank you. Thank you guys for your likes. Whew. I'm not liking this heat. Okay, let's move her over here in the shade. Oh, it feels nice right here, actually. All right, pups. So we're going to try you drinking out of mom's hand here, which you probably will do. Come here. Come on, baby. There you go. Good girl. You're a thirsty girl, huh? Come here. You drink as much as you want. I would pour it into your mouth directly, but I really don't want dog germs in my mouth. Oop. You might end up having that anyway. Come here.
I'm doing myself wet.
Okay. Are you done? You gonna drink that? There you go. There you
I did
go.
my face wet. Because I'm really hot.
Okay.
Oh, and I don't-
Okay. Is that enough water? Good job. Yeah, so she listens really good. About the only thing that she does that's bad is she just likes to chew on shoes. Mostly Aaron's shoes, probably because his feet stink. But pretty much any shoes she will just grab. She doesn't chew my cowboy boots, which is great. Why not? You got deer poop on your face. What? Yeah, the food. Well, okay, you know, if you punch holes in my water bottle, then we're all going to be having some issues, Miss Pop. Erin, you want to throw out her ducky toy up there?
Yeah, why?
Just so she can chew on it quick?
Yeah, sure.
We'll just chill here for a minute. I know, you love water bottles, and she chews like nothing. Like, well, I mean, she chews like something. That wasn't what I meant, and that wasn't the duck, but... Yeah, that is her chewy toy. You gonna chew on that quick? There you go. Just please don't drag it under the tractor because I really don't want to have to crawl under there to get it. Come here. You want to chew on this?
Crawl under there and get it.
Yeah, you could, but it might be hot, so I really don't want you to do that. Okay, so we'll just chill out here and let you walk around a bit.
Oh, I'm not sweating anymore.
You're not sweating anymore? It's actually pretty good. That would be a really cool picture right there.
What?
That'd be a good picture. The clouds and the tractor. I don't get very many pictures of you on the tractor. Usually you're too busy running around. Your TNT. No, don't eat my water bottle, please. If it was empty, I wouldn't mind it, but I really don't want you to. Oh, gosh, I was going to tell you guys way at the beginning, and I totally forgot. If you haven't already checked out the new puppy farm dog channel, you have to head over to my main channel page, and there's a link on this side. It's WT French and Farm Dog channel or something like that. But anyway, so it's run a little bit differently, kind of in the same style as Tucker Budson. Don't ask me why they named their channel that, but that's what they named it. It's basically, I think it's actually another Michigan channel, and the lady has golden retrievers that she does videos on, and just kind of like premium blah blah blah, predominantly on the dog. So it's gonna be a dog channel. No, not so much me. I'm trying to just kind of have it be just subtitles with the dogs doing different crazy stuff on the farm with each other and whatnot. So yeah, so go over and check that out, subscribe. We got some, they're short little like 3-minute videos, so not anything long or anything like that. It's just supposed to be like fun, comical stuff the dogs are doing. So we got a couple different ones planned where we're gonna do dog races, and they've got some really cute costumes online that I'm gonna do it with. So I'm not gonna give you all the details, but it's gonna be basically doggy rodeo. Yeah, I see. Let's not do that because I'm gonna have to put it in the washing machine and you can't wear it again. So yeah, so we'll see. And if you have any ideas on that channel or thoughts on the editing,
Put in the comments down below. I'm always open to
Chair.
different suggestions.
I'm
But,
on your lap, Mom.
We'll see about that.
No.
He's been a bit of a lap kid lately. So probably when I turn this off, he's going to be sitting on my lap in the tractor, which makes driving real fun. What are you doing, Bubbers? Huh?
Bubber.
What you doing, Puppers? Not Bubbers, it's Puppers. Yeah, I'm going to on that. I know it's hot. You ready to go back in the air conditioning? She's like, I want to go back home. Actually, the first time we had Carl and Ginger back here, I think we drove in the side-by-side. And they got tired of sitting out here one day. It was one day they were out here with us, and they just started walking all the way back home. We're like, well, at least they know how to get home from back here. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Come on, Puppers. So, anyway, if you guys, why are my comments not popping up? I'm sorry, guys. My comments are just not popping up. You call a bunch of rabbits running backwards, a receding hairline. Does New Holland have egg blue? Ad blue? Egg blue. It's just regular blue. Dog did lick my face. Yes, that's true.
Dog is always in your face, Mom.
That is very true, Calvin. Sorry, I'm just reading through this. No, it doesn't use DEF. It's, this was actually right before they started coming out with that. It does have a regen filter that it does on its own that regenerates the filter, I guess. But we don't have to add any of that weird stuff to the fuel. Your dog likes the Red Solo Cup song? Yeah, thanks, Dan. I was just, trying to figure out what we're going to do today. I thought about doing a video about just walking around the farm. And I'm like, well, we're going to be out in the field cutting for a couple hours, so I might as well just shoot a video on that. Oh, yep, with diesel engines, let it idle for a few minutes before shutting it off. Yep, I usually try to do that, but today I just turned it off. Yes. Do you know where Woodland is? Yeah, I know where Woodland is. Yep, because my grandma used to live out by Lake Odessa. So, I don't know that I've been out to Woodlands, but I kind of know about where it's at. So what do you guys think as far as an office? Do you think I should try to stick to putting it on top of the storage container, or do you think I should put it up in the hayloft? Or just not put one in? Eric also suggested building one inside the house, which would work to a certain extent, but it's a double wide, so it's just really loud. No more cutter bar issues. I am going to be working on that this week. I'm trying to get my brush hogging finished up so I can get the brush hog off and then put the hay cutter on and then start running it. So St. John's, Michigan. Yes, that is.
Can I turn on the tractor?
No, you gotta wait. St. John's is north of Ionia. I only went out there one time. I had friends that lived out there, but yeah, didn't go out there too often. What else was I gonna say?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh. Okay, so
Why am I
storage container.
puppy?
So this is normal situation, but usually there'd be also a cat involved in the pile. Hey pup, you need to get back in the tractor. Producing using all the things for DEF or the regular systems with no DEF. I don't know. Thank you, Terry. North of Lansing. Oh, I guess that's a good way of explaining it. Storage container. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Just taking a little break. I don't usually take breaks when I'm working out here because it's like I want to just get it done and move on. But we got a little baby pup here. He needs a little break. And Aaron, are you gonna stick with me the whole time, or are you gonna run back home and get something to eat? What are you doing? Huh? She's gonna bite you.
Yeah, you make
Ironwood. Ice cream time, man.
ice cream time. Give me this.
Probably would be ice cream time. You've got fudgesicles in the freezer.
I don't want us.
What would you say? Ironwood? Ironwood is up north, isn't it?
No! Can we get ice cream after this?
We still have lots more homeschooling to do.
Can we get ice cream after this?
No, sir. Nope. We got a puppy and we got a kid.
Can I have a fudge?
Slow work.
Slow.
Slow working.
Can I have a popsicle?
You haven't had lunch yet, but maybe in a little bit. Ironwood is up in the UP. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I was right. It was up north. If you unhook the top link from the brush hog, it will follow the ground and won't lift up. The top link. You mean the top part of the 3-point? You can do that? I thought you had to keep it on there.
Are you
I think
doing a
it's going to
video?
be Ice cream. Yeah,
It's
a
ice
video
cream
right now.
time. Ice cream time.
Look, I can see you. You're all sweaty. Holy cow, man. What have you been doing? Fort Worth, Texas. Thank you.
You shut that channel.
Storage container. All right. Well, we're up to about almost an hour, so we'll go ahead and let you guys go. I got to get these kiddos, back on the tractor and finish up this chunk of hay.
You can never go.
It's so depressing to see how much that I didn't get cut. What can you do? Just give it your best shot. So, yeah, so it's going to be a while before we get second cutting done. Hopefully, let's see, we're midway through August. Hopefully the second week of September, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. My main hayfield was looking great. I started to say that earlier. A flat 10 accumulator for your baler. Yeah, we have talked about something like that. Yeah. Thank you. So the main hayfield was looking great last week. I went and looked at it. I was going to show you how beautiful it was today. But honestly, it looks like crap.
Let's throw him back in the chat.
What happened? You can go back up there, please, because I got to set up anyway. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's just because it hasn't rained in a while. I mean, it hasn't been that hot, so... No, okay. You can't... What are you going to do?
I'm going for some water.
You have to pour it into your hands. Make a little cup like that. Over here, and pour it in your lap like you peed on yourself. There you go. Just don't pour all of it, because Mom would like to drink some of that if possible. There you go. So good with the puppy, huh? There you go. Yeah, I'll tell Eric you guys said hi. Third cutting will be a frost cutting. I have heard of people doing that. Actually, I've seen people out here in Michigan cutting hay in November. I was like, what? So, if our November stays nice, I might seriously think about that. Tap link. You'll have to reattach upon transportation. Oh, yeah. There you go. I think she just wants the bottle. Anyway, so we'll see what things hold for the poor hayfield back there. That's just so touch and go. I was actually threatening to fill up some of the 275-gallon totes full of water and like use a water pump and just spray it across the field. We'll see. Anyway, hey, stop grabbing the pup, please. Honey, it's too hot. Put her down. She doesn't want a hug right now. All right, guys. I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have a great week. Stay cool. Stay safe. And like I said, go back and if you haven't checked out the last few videos, I've been trying to put them out every Friday and Monday. Yup. And sometimes it just doesn't happen for obvious reasons. But anyway, if you don't see a video popping out within a week, go back and check the channel out. I know a lot of you guys haven't been getting notified, so definitely always check it out. It's worth a shot. And don't forget to subscribe to the Pup channel. Again, the link is on the side of my main site on YouTube. So, love you guys. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. And stay cool. Bye.
Now.